welcome back. Nick and Lex here. Thank you so much for joining me to another episode of Music with Nick. Today we got a marathon from from R.E.M. I never thought I was gonna get a request to do R.E.M. Of course, I do know R.E.M. I did live under a rock, but not too like buried in Mexico. I mean, in Mexico they did play R.E.M. Especially there's a song on this list that I do know, but I didn't want to tell. By the way, this is sponsored by JK. Thank you, JK, for sponsoring this marathon and for making it happen. I didn't want to tell JK, oh my god, this song, I've heard it before. Let's put another one in. I think this song is essential to this band, and I didn't want to change it. And I haven't heard it in years. So basically, it's like, it's not a first time reaction to that song, but it is a reaction with these amazing headphones. So we're going to do R.E.M. and I'm of course talking about Losing My Religion. That song was played literally every day during when I would go to the arcades and stuff like that. And they had this jukebox in the arcades and they would blast that song every day because it was just so good and it was very of that time, you know. So okay, so we're gonna do 5 songs. We're gonna do Fall on Me from Life's Rich Pagant. Let's see what year this is. 86. Okay, so way before. Then Can't Get There From Here from Fables of the Reconstruction. This is 85. And then The One I Love, Document. Let's see. 87. And then Losing My Religion, of course. What year is this? 1991. Wow. Yeah. Shiny Happy People. 1991. Same album from Out of Time. And that's it. So I'm super excited to do this. I love the like, you know, JK requested a Dire Straits marathon. I'm so looking forward to that. And just like songs that he heard on the radio, you know, like people are getting so creative. Also Cars #2 was amazing, that marathon. And just like the stuff he has been like requesting, the Water Boys, and I really want to thank you, JK, for being so, you know, for adding so much to the channel, so much good stuff, like very different from each other, you know. So all right, so let's go. I hope you have fun, and let's get into it. R.E.M, you know, they're super important. All right, so here we go with Fall on Me.
There's a problem with feathers, iron, bargain buildings, weights and pulleys. Feathers hit the ground before the weight can leave the air. Buy the sky and sell the sky and tell the sky and tell the sky. Tower foresight isn't anything at all. Buy the sky and sell the sky and leave the sky and tell the sky.
Okay, I'm gonna resume, but yeah, definitely that R.E.M style, of course. I've never heard this before, of course, but it sounds just like maybe I might recognize it if somebody would tell me, hey, what is this? Maybe because of his voice, his voice is very recognizable, and I don't know, the chord progressions, I guess. I don't know, it just sounds very good. So let's go back. Yeah, this is good stuff. You can just like, I can just see this being played maybe on MTV or in somebody's car, or it sounds very of that time, I guess. But it sounds more like 90s music, and this is from the 80s. But maybe just since I associated with the 90s. It definitely sounds like pre-grunge, but it's very good. Like, it's acoustic, but it has this distortion, a lot of choruses, and it is repetitious, but it's just like, it sounds like a hit, you know? It sounds like a hit song, and that's the formula. Once you get it down, why do anything else, you know, if that creates revenue and success, you know? Okay. Can't get there from here. Okay, let's do that. That is let's see, did he put these? Oh, okay, so this is a little bit prior. I hope I didn't mess up, but this is a year before. Okay, let's check that out. this sounds very different. It sounds more like, I don't know, it just sounds totally different. Like it is a year before the other album, and it just like the boom 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 boom. Like I don't know, it just sounds like a different style, but that's all. I mean, that's amazing. You know, why not? Like I like it. I like it very much. And I'm just looking at the discography, and they kept going, you know, they kept going. I don't know if there's like remasters here, but it looks like, oh wait, no, it is a remaster. 2021 is a remaster of the 1996 album, but I think 1998, 2004 is still going, and I think 2008 was their last album. Or man, I don't know, because you know Spotify is always a little bit like they don't really spell it out for you, but I'm really liking this. Let's continue.
If the world is a monster, bad to swallow whole, follow the math and go down, throw the treasures out the ground. Can't get there from here.
Yeah, so his voice was like deeper and then higher. He didn't stay on the same register. Really cool. And I love the horns in there, and I just like the picking of the dun, 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 dun. I don't know, really cool. So we're gonna go, I think, further back, but that's the way JK sent me the songs, but it doesn't really matter, you know. So this is a year after the first album that I listened to, the first song. This is The One I Love. Okay, here we go.
This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I've left behind. A simple prop to occupy my time. This one goes out to the one I love. Fire!
I think I've heard this before. I don't know. It sounds very familiar, but it sounds almost like Losing My Religion. It just sounds so similar. And I'm not saying that they sound alike, but maybe it does sound like Losing My Religion, but it's even from a different album. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just not sure. Maybe I've heard this. I'm sure somewhere in life, walking on the street, or maybe I was at a bar or a restaurant or in a movie, but I've heard this before, but not like paying attention or analyzing or anything. So yeah.
This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I've left behind. A simple prop to occupy my time. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I've left behind. Another prop has occupied my time. This one goes out to the one I love.
I really like how they how REM compose. If you notice, if you hear the song again, he plays a lot of these open chords. It's like da, 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 da. He just lets them ring. It's a very common sound they do, and it's gives a very unique result. It's it's a distorted chord that you're letting ring. And I should have my guitar right here. I don't want to sometimes I'm not wearing the most adequate things. He's sitting here. Oh my god, to paint that picture is insane. But yeah, the guitar player does that. It's this, I don't know, let's say they're playing a D, and then they just din, they arpeggiate it, but they let it ring, and it has some distortion and some reverb and some delay in it, and it din, 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 and then he's just boom, 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 and it just sounds very like they sound, So it's just a little something that I discovered. Okay, here comes the big one, Losing My Religion. I think everyone knows this song, even people that lived their teenage and 20s in Mexico. Yeah, so let's go with that. Let's see. I haven't heard this in, I don't know, maybe 20 years. Yeah, I could say maybe 20 years, but here it goes. Distance in your eyes. Oh no, I've said too much. I set it up. Man, that intro. Oh my god. Wow, man. Took me right back when I was like, I don't know. I don't know, maybe I was like, I don't even know how old I was when I heard this, but very young. I was in the arcades. So yeah. Wow, so cool. Brings me really like, this got me a little bit choked up even, because it's like, wow, it's like this boom, this wave of like what I was doing, and you know who you are when you're a child, and it's totally different perception of life. And what I love about music, and especially when you don't listen to music, or even if you listen to music repeatedly, the same song, but it's always going to take you back to that first moment when you listen to it. So yeah, that's what I love about doing these reactions with Alexia, because it's always going to take me back that I was sitting here with Alexia for the first time, and then we even have it on video. I mean, it's a beautiful thing to do. Okay, let's go back.
That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep up with you, and I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much. I haven't said enough. I thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. Every whisper, every waking hour, I'm choosing my confessions, trying to keep eye on you, like a hurt, lost and blind fool. Oh no, I've said too much. I set it up. Consider this, hint of the century. Consider this slip that brought me to my knees, pale. What if all these fantasies come flailing around? Now I've said too much. I thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. That was just a dream. That was just a dream. That's me in the corner.
Wow, I think that riff made the song. That and I'm looking up R.E.M, and that's their most famous song. 966 million times listened just on this platform. That's insane. That's almost 1 billion times. Yes. Holy moly. I mean, yeah, that's, I guess that's them hit. You know, they're a successful band. They've got major hit, but that's the one that, like, I guess everybody has heard. Wow, what a great song. I'm loving it. Really, really good. It's just beautiful. And it's hard to kind of like, because the lyrics are so epic and memorable, that I'm having even a hard time just like focusing on the song. But there's a lot of keyboards that I've never really noticed that were there. There's a lot of like synth, like atmospheres, you know, but the keyboard really cool.
Dream, that's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight.
And now is the time where you press repeat and it's all good. It's doesn't That's a song that you can listen to on repeat for like 50 times and it's not a problem. It's never gonna get like boring or stale. That's the key about the song. It's just so well it the writing is so good here. Like the lyrics, the singing, the chords and the whole song is just like a masterpiece. So it's great, man. Thank you. Thank you for making me listen. It's literally like for making me. You're not making me. I'm doing this for you, but it's so cool that I do have to sit here. I do have to pay attention. I got headphones on. There's nothing else distracting me. I never have a phone on. I mean, there's sometimes the phone it's always off. Alexa's like, I can never call you. but I can't call her either. I can't disturb her either. So it's perfect. And I only have the cover pulled up the way it's supposed to be, and that's it. So okay, now we're gonna play from the same album, Shiny Happy People, and let's see where that goes. Of course, I've heard this before. Like, yeah. Oh man, beautiful though. Wow, I haven't heard this since I was like, I think, 10 years old. It's very good.
Take it into town. Happy, happy. Put it in the ground where the flowers grow. Gold and silver shine. Shiny, happy people holding. Shiny, happy people holding. Shiny, happy people laughing. Everyone around, love them, love them. Put it in your hands. Take it, take it. There's no time to cry. Happy, happy. Put it in your heart where tomorrow shines. Gold and silver shine. Shiny, happy people holding. Shiny, happy people holding. Shiny, happy.
Jesus Christ. Oof. This is hitting me way harder than I expected. Ah, man. Okay, first of all, these are like Tears of Happiness. This is such a good song, man. And I love that voice of the girl singing. It's just like it sounds like a different time. A great time. And this is a time that I can remember and relate with. It's like when you guys listen to when we react to Yes, right? Or when we react to Rush or Joni Mitchell. That feeling you get, that's what I'm feeling right now. It's just like, whoa. Like, wow. I remember when I heard this and times were different and there were times were happier. And I just think right now we're living in a very weird time. Um, and I don't know if your parents told you that too. My parents, I think they were pretty okay when they got into their like 40s and 50s, and I think the time was pretty much the same. Like my parents are from the 40s. So I guess when they're in their 30s, when they were in their 40s, it was the 80s and the 50s. Like the 90s were their 50s, and then 60s, 2000, and then so forth and so on. And I think they've, but I think today is just such a weird time. It's everybody's always pissed. Everybody's judging everyone, and I just hate. That's why I'm not on social media. I mean, yes, I'm on here, which can be considered social media, but I'm sharing music with friends here. I'm trying to do something positive, but all this bitching and moaning and whining and oh man, it's exhausting. It's exhausting what has happened with society. It's disgusting. It's just like, just everybody like pull back and deal with your problems, you know? Don't put them out in the world. And everything, the thing about what I don't like about this time, like I don't go on Twitter because I would like, if I would own Twitter, I think I would like go insane. Everything on there is negativity. Everybody's bitching and complaining. It's like, it's exhausting, you know. Even on YouTube, I mean, I get it too. Like the comments are nasty, people are mean. Like, come on, man, like what happened to you? Like, I had a very difficult life, and I'm not bitching and moaning every day about it, you know. Sometimes I get sentimental with music, but come on, man, like pull your self together, man. And you know, and then people are lazy, nobody wants to do anything anymore. It's just exhausting. It's so different, you know. It's so different when I was a child and we didn't have phones and we didn't have all this crap that you don't need, you know. Facebook and who takes hundreds of pictures of themselves every day? That's not even normal. That's not normal, you know. So that's just what I think about society today. It's just sick, and it's just gonna get like worse, or we all kind of like change a little bit. And it has to start with people, you know. And but I mean, it's like a snowball, you know. And because I've seen when people only had these like flip phones, you know, and not everybody was on their phone. Now, when you're anywhere you are, if you're at the dentist or in the subway, on the bus, everybody's looking at a screen. It's like, it's so sad. Nobody's doing anything else anymore. But well, I'm sorry for the rant. The music is beautiful, but it did bring me back to my times, and I think I was very happy. I was always outside. I was always productive, playing, studying. You know, I didn't care what people said. Like, and I still don't care, you know. Now, if you mess with me personally or Alexia, then I'm going to reply back. Of course, that's normal. But I don't really care if somebody says, oh, you're an idiot. Oh, whatever, you know, whatever you want to think. But I guess you know where I'm getting at. But just like a movie comes out and hundreds and thousands of people are like criticizing the stupidest things, like it's just exhausting. And I guess that's what I mean. It's just exhausting. Okay, let's continue with this beautiful music, man. Beautiful. I love that breakdown there, like that. Bum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum-da-dum, dum, dum, ba-da-da-da-dum, dum, dum, doo-doo-doo-doo. That was a cool breakdown, man. Man, this was amazing. Thank you so much, JK, for the memories. Sorry about the rant, but hey, I could talk for this for hours. I'm just like, I'm so um sometimes I'm just like I just shake my head, like, oh, like what happened. It's just so different, but well, we can talk about this in a live stream or something. But I think this music is beautiful, it's timeless, it captures the essence of the 90s and before. And I think this was a great request. Thank you for not being scared to request something more popular. I mean, but you're gonna, of course, run into like, oh, I've heard this before. I don't remember the names, Shiny Happy People. I didn't know that was that song, but then when I heard it, I'm like, and Losing My Religion, I really didn't want you to like change that one because it's their masterpiece. It's like Led Zeppelin's like Stairway to Heaven. So I guess it's like what it defines their style so much. But the other four, or the other three, I hadn't heard. And Shiny Happy People, I guess, was just a successful album. This Out of Time. So thank you again so much, JK, for your request, and thanks everyone for watching. Let me know what you think about this whole thing. First of all, the music and the rants. I'm sorry, but I sometimes it just I guess everybody has to rant a little bit, but let me know what you think. And I'm sure when you click on this video, I mean, most of you guys are or my age or older. And if you're younger, you can let me know what you think of this whole thing. Does it bother you? Because I think social media is basically like created to kind of like make us feel like, I don't know. It's just like every time I look on, I mean, so you can either use it for very good or very bad. And I think it's great for artists to show their stuff. Like if you have like, let's say what is it called? I don't even know what it's called. And not Facebook, the other one, that we have it too, but, let me see. I actually have to look it up. Can you believe it? Instagram. Oh my god. So yeah, people can use Instagram for stuff like like their artwork or their paintings and it's beautiful to look at pictures, but there's some people who just use it to take pictures of themselves and the best possible angles to look amazing. And it's just like, I don't know, I think it's addictive to those people, and other people, just by watching that, it makes them feel less. So I don't know, I mean, I think everybody has their opinion. That's mine, and I'm just being honest. And it's time consuming. It's time consuming, and I think instead of spending 4 hours on your phone after work, you could be reading, you could be playing guitar, composing, listening to music, watching a good movie, a good movie, outside with your dog, go for a run. But don't spend all your time on your phones, man. You only get your life once, and you don't want to waste it on your phone. You don't want to. That's my message of the day. Thank you guys so much. Love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.